Level 1. The envelope. You're 19 years old. You live in a 2-room apartment with your mother and your younger brother. The walls are thin. The rent is late. Again. Your cousin finds you one Tuesday night. He doesn't knock. He just walks in, sits down, and places an envelope on the table. "Don't open it here," he says. You don't ask questions. You take the envelope to the bathroom, lock the door, and count the bills. $400 for one delivery. One package, one address, 1 hour. Your cousin says you don't need to know what's inside. You already know. But $400 is 2 weeks of your current job. You take it. You ride the bus to the east side of the city. You knock on a door that smells like cigarettes and cooking oil. A man opens it. He doesn't look at your face. He takes the package. He closes the door. You ride the bus home. Your hand stops shaking somewhere around 9th Avenue. You walk inside. Your mother is asleep on the couch. You put $40 on the kitchen counter for groceries. You tell yourself this was a one-time thing. It won't be. Level 2. The routine. 3 weeks pass. Your cousin calls again. This time it's not an envelope, it's a burner phone. "Keep it charged," he says. "Don't call anyone on it, don't text anyone on it, just wait." The phone rings on a Thursday. A voice you don't recognize gives you an address, a time, and a number. Then it goes silent. You do the run. Then another. Then another. By the end of the month, you've made more money than your mother makes in 6 weeks. You start to notice things. The men you deliver to never look surprised. They were expecting you. That means someone told your face. That means someone knows who you are. You bring this up to your cousin. He smiles. That means they trust you, he says. You're not sure that's a good thing, but you keep the phone charged. Level 3. The introduction. One night, the phone gives you a different kind of address. Not a house, not an apartment, a warehouse on the industrial side of the city. You almost don't go, but you go. Inside, there are 6 men you've never seen. And then there's one man you have seen. Not in person, but you've heard his name. Everyone has. He's sitting at a folding table like he owns the building, because he does. His name is never spoken out loud. You'll learn that later. People call him El Patron. He looks at you the way a butcher looks at meat, assessing, calculating. He doesn't speak to you directly. He speaks to the man beside him. That man turns to you and says he wants to know if you're reliable. You say yes. He wants to know if you're smart. You say yes. He wants to know if you can keep your mouth shut even if someone puts a gun in your face. A long pause. Yes, you say. El Patron stands. He walks toward you. He stops 2 feet away. He looks at you for 4 full seconds. Then he nods once. He walks out. The man beside you says, "Congratulations, you've been promoted." Level 4. The upgrade. Your role changes overnight. You're not running packages anymore. You're running people. Not kidnapping, not yet, nothing like that. You move trusted members from safe house to safe house. You learn the routes, the checkpoints, which roads have eyes, which ones don't. You drive a black SUV that isn't registered in your name. You carry a phone with 3 SIM cards. You were given a rule: never use the same route twice in the same week. You follow the rule. You become good at this, frighteningly good. Within 2 months, you're managing 3 drivers beneath you. Young guys, younger than you. They look at you the way you used to look at your cousin. That should bother you more than it does. Your apartment changes. New place, better neighborhood. Your mother asks where the money is coming from. You tell her you got a logistics job. She doesn't push further because the refrigerator is full, because the rent is paid 6 months in advance, because she's tired. And tired people don't ask dangerous questions. Level 5. Inside the walls. You get a new assignment. You're told to attend a meeting, not as a driver, not as a runner, as a representative. You sit at a table with men who have been in this world longer than you've been alive. You don't speak unless spoken to. You listen. You learn things that most people would pay a heavy price just to forget. Numbers move across the table like water. Cities, shipments, timelines. You realize the scale of what you're inside. This isn't a street gang. This isn't a local operation. This is a machine with hundreds of moving parts, and you are becoming one of them. After the meeting, El Patron's right-hand man walks beside you. His name is Culebra, which means snake. He says, "El Patron is watching you." You don't respond. He says, "You think before you speak." He says that's rare. Don't make him regret it. That night, you sit in your car outside your apartment for 40 minutes. You don't go inside. You just sit there. You're trying to remember the last time you felt like yourself. You can't. Level 6. The weight. Power has a smell. Money. Leather. Something beneath both of those. Fear. You start to notice it on other people when you walk into a room. The way conversations stop. The way eyes move to the floor. You used to be the one doing that. Now you're the one they do it for. El Patron gives you your own territory, a mid-sized corridor running through 3 cities. You manage the flow, you settle disputes, you keep the numbers clean. You have 6 men who answer directly to you. You have 3 phones. You sleep with a gun under your pillow. Not because you're afraid, because you're not. And that's the part that scares you. One of your men makes a mistake, a big one. A shipment goes missing. Not stolen, he sold it. Culebra tells you what has to happen. He doesn't use the word. He doesn't need to. You know. You tell him you'll handle it. You call the man in. You look him in the eye. He starts crying before you even speak. Something in you goes very still, very cold. You make a decision. You tell him he has 48 hours to disappear and never contact anyone in this network again. Culebra finds out. He comes to you. El Patron doesn't give second chances, he says. I know, you say. Then why did you? You don't answer. Because you're not sure you have one. Culebra stares at you for a long moment. Don't let it happen again, he says. You won't. Because there won't be a next time you show mercy. You've already decided that. And that decision costs you something you won't realize until much later.
Level 7. The Throne. 2 years in. You are not a runner. You are not a driver. You are not even a manager. You are a name. A name people say quietly. People who owe El Patron call you first. Problems that can't be solved go through you. You have a house, gated, guarded. You have accounts you've never touched in countries you've never visited. You have clothes that cost more than your first year's rent. And you are utterly alone. Your cousin? You cut him off 8 months ago. Too sloppy, too loud. Your mother? You visit once a month, 90 minutes, no more. You never tell her the real reason you keep visits short. It's because she looks at you differently now, like she can sense something has gone from your eyes, something she used to see there. You catch your reflection one evening in the window of your car. You look at yourself for a long time. You look successful. You look powerful. You look like someone a 19-year-old kid would be terrified to see walking toward him. Level 8. The Crack. It starts small. A rival organization tests your corridor. A shipment is intercepted. Not by police, by them. El Patron wants a response. Not a message, a statement. You execute it. You don't pull the trigger yourself, but you give the order. That night, you don't sleep. Not from guilt. You've buried guilt so deep it stopped speaking. You don't sleep because you realize something. You've crossed a line that doesn't have a return path. There is no version of the future where you retire peacefully, where you walk away, where this ends well. You've always known this, but knowing and feeling are different things. And tonight, for the first time in a long time, you feel it.
Level 9. The walls close. The government is watching. Not local police, not the city, federal. You find out through a source inside a courthouse. They have a file on El Patron 4 inches thick. They have a file on Culebra. They have a file that has your name in it. Not your street name, your real name, your full name, the one on the ID you haven't used in 2 years. You tell El Patron immediately. He listens. He doesn't flinch. Are you reliable? He asks, just like the first time. Yes, you say, just like the first time. But this time, you're not sure you believe it yourself. 2 weeks later, one of your 6 men disappears. No warning, no body, just gone. 3 days after that, he reappears on the news. Federal witness protection. He talked. You don't know how much he said, but you know your name was in that room. Paranoia sets in like a slow poison. You stop using all 3 phones. You start sleeping in different locations every night. You check your car for tracking devices before every drive. You trust no one, not even yourself.